Hello there.
Hello there.
I couldn't do that joke with a straight first. How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to another V-Time episode 134, if I remember correctly. We got a very different kind of episode for you tonight, since I'm back overseas.
Hey, somewhere. I'm somewhere. We're talking in the same place somehow. Powered the internet.
Exactly, and there's going to be a hell of a delay between me and Alex, so sometimes we're going to be cutting off on each other, but that's normal.
Hey, maybe I can have a delayed pause to where I can respond.
You're not wrong. This just might work in your favor.
I know, right?
Anyway, we're going to go straight into the episode. We're going to cover some of the start deck, talk about some of the future sets, and just how everything's going to be going. So it's not going to be too long of an episode, we hope. Hope. Anyway, before we get going, if you're interested in buying any cards from TCG Player, please use our affiliate link down below.
Your purchases through this link help support the channel, so we bring great videos like this straight to you guys.
And with that scripted part out of the way, let's go straight into the leaks, starting us off with the first of the start decks for the new wave of support. So we're going to look at Youthberg and what he does. And we're going to start off with Youth Flowing.
Youth! Sorry.
That delay, man. You want to do it again?
Youth!
Oh, there we go. So we're going to start off with Youth Flowing in Footsteps Youth. Your normal starter, he's a grade 0, simple, straightforward. They're not reinventing the wheel with this one. When this is wrote upon, you draw a card if you win second. Simple, straightforward, but keep an eye on that art.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Alex, take it away with the grade 1.
Sorry. Determined to break away Youth. Grade 1, continuous Vanguard rearguard. During the battle this unit attacked, it gets plus 2,000, so it becomes a 10k attacker. Auto, when this unit is rode upon by Knight of Ardent Light Youth. Cost Soul Blast 1, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck, choose the 1 card with the Youthberg and its card name from among them, reveal it, put it into your hand, or choose up to 1 grade 2 or less unit card from among them and call it a rearguard. Put the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order.
You know, when this card first came out, I honestly thought it was bad, but then we got, the rest of it.
This is great. You know, the sad part is I can see this red line being used over, what's it called?
Anything else? Anything else?
No. I still think the Agria wants her red line, but I think this will be used over Bastion's red line for the simple fact that Bastion's like, oh no, a perfect guard. Oh no, an over trigger. I have to call it.
Okay.
This is like, you can.
If we're straight here, yes. Bastion, sure. I can even see it in BBD or PBO, depending on how we say, because they don't need Blaster Dark in the Soul. Fegria and MLB. I can even see this in Hexorb, honestly. But Fegria and MLB, they want their ride lines, so yeah.
But yeah, like, every time I've heard Hector get so mad calling it over trigger off of Bastion's red line, you're like, oh, well, you don't have to call it. You can shuffle it back. It's at the bottom of your deck now.
Pretty much. Now, as I was pointing out, he only searches out Youthbergs, and to our knowledge, when he got revealed, there was only 1, technically 2, but we haven't seen the booster set yet. But all is going to change. But we first need to look at the grade 2 Knight of Ardent Light Youth. And yes, he's basically growing up. Our boy Youth is getting older.
Yes.
Anyway, grade 2's ability is when this unit is rode upon by a unit with Revoldress ability, Counterblast 1, choose a grade 2 or greater card from your drop and put it into your hand. Auto Vanguard Rearguard, when this unit is boosted, Soul Blast 1, and this unit gets 5k until the end of battle, making it a 23k column if you boost with a grade, an 8k.
So normally this card's like, okay, cool, you did your Persona ride or any big grade card and you get it back basically. We'll talk about a card down the road where I've kind of done some fun shadow testing with this. It is really dumb combos in the grade 2 game with this card.
I don't want to even know.
I'll tell you about it when we get to that card because it's in the trial.
I just like the fact that it puts it back into your hand, so it's like it's a free ditch if you have the right piece, or it's a free get something back from your drop in the early game.
Oh, my friend, it is so much better than that. And I'll tell you why.
Well,
later.
before you tell me why, we need to cover the big boy himself. So go right ahead.
Youth Burke Protofall Arms. Continuous, when this card would be wrote upon, it is also regarded as Youth Burke Skyfall Arms. That is the grade 3 from the
booster set. The other Youth Burke.
Yes. Revoldress. Auto. Vanguard. At the end of the battle, this unit attack. Choose up to one card with Revolve form in its card name from your hand. Write it as stand, and it gets drive -2 until the end of turn. And then continuous rearguard. If your grade 3 or greater Vanguard is placed during this turn, it gets power +5.
All right. Before we talk about Revoldress, can I just point out how it's nice that a boss monster actually has a rearguard specific ability?
Oh no, right? Can we also take into effect that why couldn't what's his name?
Yes.
Grave Zorga or the new Orphist have this kind of text on it. It's at the Persona ride with the other guy.
Because they didn't think about it.
It's because they want you to completely replace that grade 3 instead of playing.
All right. Now,
regardless,
now we need to really talk about the important ability here, Revoldress, and what it actually is. Because we've been thinking about and speculating what it could be through Overdress and Boostdress, and we were like, what the fuck is Revolt?
So basically, it's Overdress, but your Vanguard instead of your rearguards.
Exactly. Granted, I've also been saying Revolt. It's just Revol, which is like revolution. Yeah. So I guess it's like I don't want to get too much in it. Battle ends.
Yes.
You ride a Revolt form. What is a Revolt form? The start deck is gonna, or the trial deck is gonna have a Revolt form, a Youth Burke Revolt form, Zest. I feel like it's going to be all Youth Burke Revolt form something. So that's going to be interesting to see what we get in the boost set. But for now,
it's whatever fighting style he decides he wants to do.
Pretty much. But for right now, we have Zest. And Zest's abilities are as follows. Now, keeping also in mind, he doesn't have drive checks through the Revoldress ability. But he does have this. Auto. When this unit is placed on Vanguard by Revoldress. Ability. Until the end of turn, this unit gets power 15k, and if you Persona Road this turn, it gets a critical +1. And then the other ability is Auto Vanguard. At the end of your turn, choose a card with a Revoldress ability from your soul and ride it as rest.
Yes. So
multi-attack through Vanguard in a different way.
Hold on. I need to clean my glasses off for me. Luard, is that you?
No. Luard's not mid-battle. If anything, this is in the reverse next stage.
If anything, this is a Raging Form Dragon.
I can see Raging Form. Yeah, this is definitely Raging Form. Raging Form just says, no, go back to base form. or this is actually a thing, and I don't know if people are actually going to do it because we don't know what the other one does. The Skyfall Youth Burke does, but imagine you ditch Skyfall in your hand. You call a certain angel that puts Skyfall in your soul and then looks at top 3 for another copy of that. And then when you do the whole Revoldress, you just rewrite Skyfall instead of the trial deck one.
Jesus.
You can do it. It says just a Revoldress ability. It doesn't say a specific unit.
Yeah. I will say the trial. I can already guess what the booster set one's going to do, or at least a part of its ability. I guarantee it's going to say if you have the trial deck in your soul, you don't lose drive checks.
That'd be cool. It's definitely going to have the Revoldress ability to do the same thing, because it'd be stupid if it didn't. But that's
going to be some better version of it.
I do like the Zest, the fact that he also gains a critical if you Persona Ride. So it really rewards Persona Riding.
And it's I love how it's a 28 all the time. If you Persona Ride, it's a 38. So it hits really good numbers.
Exactly. I think there were some rulings that came out with Zest along the lines of, well, if you Persona Ride and you do Zest, do you keep the Persona Ride? And yes, you do, because Persona Ride is something that technically the player gets. So it just stays until the end of turn. So even Zest is going to get the 10k and your rearguard's going to keep the 10k. No ridings if you have Zest. There was something along the lines of riding Zest on top of Zest or something like that, or something. Regardless, Persona Ride is only from hand, and then if you don't have a target, you just don't do it. So if you don't have a Revoldress ability in your soul, you just don't do the whole re-ride. You just stay on Zest.
Yes.
Ta-da.
And also for those of you who are thinking about, well, what if the booster set, Youthberg, whatever, somehow Revoldresses. Keep in mind that you do not get the Persona Ride, because I think Persona Ride is when you normal ride.
Yes, Persona Ride is only during the ride phase.
Yes, so you can't do some
or
crazy
riding
stuff
from
with
me.
that.
Right. There's a whole Persona Ride clause and rule. Basically, does not work.
Yeah.
So that is cool. I can't wait to see what the other Revolt form is going to be in the booster set, as well as what the Skyfall is going to do.
Because you got all these Varina forms, you're gonna have all these Youthberg forms.
I wonder if we're gonna see something similar for the other star decks, but we'll see. Moving on from the trial decks, we're gonna look at some of the other trial decks stuff that got in here support. Some of it's good, some of it's not bad, but hey, let's cover it nonetheless. So, Alex, take it away with the grade 2 from the trial deck.
Eternalized Mage. Grade 2, act rearguard if you have a Vanguard with Youthberg in its card name. Cost counterblast 2, and it gets plus 10.
It's a trial deck card.
It's a trial deck card. There's another card in here we're going to cover, but that's better than this card in my opinion. But I mean, it is.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on, we got Knight of Separation. Loigar.
Speaking of the card.
And yes, I will keep butchering these names, even though I will move back home. Me butchering names has not changed. Anyway, this thing, auto rigor. When your Vanguard is placed by Revoldress ability, counterblast 1, and this unit gets power 10k until the end of turn.
You play 4 of this over the other guy.
Beefy bastard. We also forgot to mention that if you do have Youthberg, the original form, on the rearguard, Persona Ride plus Revoldress, it's an automatic 10k on his own ability.
Well, yeah. Also, this plus the Persona Rides hits 30 on its own.
Exactly. Anyway, moving on, we got another grade 2. I think this is going to be a full deck of grade 2s.
No, there's some really good grade 1s in here.
Fair enough.
Sturdiness Dragon. Grade 2, auto, when this unit intercepts, if you have a card with Revoldress in its name in your soul, or Revolt form in your soul, sorry, this unit gets shield plus 10 to it, so it becomes a 15k interceptor if you have a Revolt form in your soul.
What is it with Bushin introducing 15k interceptors? We saw a shit ton of them in Boost Set 5. I don't know. Anyway, speaking of good grade 1s, we got Breakdown Witch Festile. Auto, when this card is discarded from hand during your ride phase, you may call this card a rearguard. That's just good in everything.
Just overall good ways to get your grade 1s to board.
Man, but this
don't lose any value.
Man, Bastion could benefit from this if it was a grade 3.
Jesus Christ.
Just ditch.
I thought they had a card like that discarded and did things in there. That's a grade 3. Yeah, it's a counterblast, soul blast, a draw card. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, but that's old. That's old news.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Before we no, not yet. Just hold your fucking horses. There we go.
There's the card I want to talk about.
There you go.
This is the card where I said the ride line can abuse.
Yeah.
All right, so Knight of Perforating,
yes.
Perforating Cadwell? Cadwalla. Auto rearguard. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked a Vanguard. If you have 4 or more units, cost Soul Blast 1, retire this unit. Look at 3 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 grade 2 or greater unit card from among them. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. If you did not reveal, you draw a card.
You know what this is? This is an upgraded Painkiller Angel with an extra restriction.
Yes, but you know why this is better than Painkiller Angel?
Because you can choose.
Not only can you choose, but it also helps you selectively deck thin your pieces that you need. And also, your ride line can grab this back after you grade 2 rush with it, back on grade 3 and use it again.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah. This gets really dumb with the grade 2 rush because you can just say, cool, I'm just going to throw another grade 2 and that grade 1 that I used to ride into this, ride up.
You know what this means, though, right?
Swing with this.
You need to coach Hector real good.
Oh, yeah, I do. But you use a skill, you soul blast, you grab your pieces, you put it in the drop or whatever, go to your next turn, you ride up, you use a skill, counterblast, get it back into your hand, call it back down, you keep digging through your deck and keep thinning out your deck.
Jesus fucking
so
Christ. Dumb. The fact that it does work is kind of stupid, but that's what makes it really good.
That's why I said that grade 2 in a ride line super like low key good because it's just you confuse all of your pieces.
I will point out this grade 2 is not technically part of the trial deck, but it is. Basically what I mean by this is it is not the base trial deck, but you will be getting this card inside of the extra packs that come with the trial deck to upgrade the trial deck. Shit's confusing, but it works.
Yes. Speaking of cards that upgrade in the trial deck, this card
is this one of them? Yeah, this is one of them.
Yeah.
This is a really order. It's a normal order, not a set nor a blitz, a normal order. Passion that breaks the heavens. Play this with Counterblast 1 if your Vanguard is Revoldress ability. Search your deck for up to 1 Youthberg, revolve 4 Zest, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. So you play. So you basically play 4 Zest or 8 Zest with this card.
Or 12 because the grade 2 can search Zest.
Wait, the grade 2 can search Zest?
It searches for a grade 2 or greater, reveal it, and add it to your hand.
Okay, the grade 2 searches Zest if you hit it. This is a guarantee. So basically, you're playing 8 copies.
Yes, but like I was saying earlier, though, because the grade 2 can search it out, like if you don't have it early, you can just keep filtering out your deck for Zest. I shouted this, and I'm like almost never saw a hand like that I'd never seen Zest. Like the deck has so many ways out the box to find it.
I will say one thing: CB is a resource.
CB is a resource. Actually, yeah.
All right. Enough of that. So the trial decks actually introduced a lot of shit, and we're going to be testing it hopefully soon enough.
Yes,
I'm very scared to see how Hector pilots it. I'll be honest.
I'll coach the man. And
there we go. But that's not all we got. Loose set 6 is also dropping after the trial decks, and we've started seeing some support for that already. We thought we were going to see the trial decks first, and then Bush is going to surprise us with some Boost set 6 leaks. But now they just started leaking commons and rares. And we're going to start off with the Dark States Explosive Torture. Auto. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if your soul has 5 or more cards, choose one of your other unit, and it gets 5k until the end of turn.
I mean, it's common.
It's a rare.
It's a rare?
It's a rare.
Oh, the thing better be putting in some work for something then if it's a rare.
I know, right?
That sounds like a common to me, but
I feel like there's something we're going to see with the new trial deck that might help it. I don't know.
This one's a common, though.
This one definitely is a common. We got Phase Transition Dragon. It's your Gear Chronicle support. Sorry.
Gear Chronicle.
Couldn't resist. But yeah. Auto rearguard. When this unit attacks, Counterblast 1, choose a card from your soul, put it into your drop, and increase this unit's power by the original shield of the card put into your drop until the end of that battle.
Hey, look, you know the fun combo I could do in Lyrical where I can make the over trigger give 50 shield power? Mm-hmm. You can do it in Dark States now, too.
But you can only do it once.
But you can only do it once.
I keep saying this. Dark States needs a way to put shit from drop zone to soul. Also, give us a shuffler. Give us a fucking shuffler, because Chaos needs a shuffler.
You need a lot of things.
This is at least a good start, because if shit's going to drop, maybe shit's going to go from drop back to soul.
Maybe.
Anyway, cover Dragon Empire.
Hey, Fan's Prouder Dragon. Grade 3, auto. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, this unit gets power +2 until the end of battle for each of your opponent's open rearguard circles. Hi, Eugene.
I'm scared the fact that this is here in a set that's supposed to make new Nirvana.
Yeah, this is also a common, by the way, that turns into a 23 if you're playing Eugene right.
If you're playing Eugene right.
Yes.
Hey.
But
There is an overdress card, though.
there is an overdress card. We got Blaze Maiden Roselle. Continuous rearguard Guardian Circle. If you have a rearguard with original dress, this unit gets power +2, shield +5.
You hear that?
So
I think I hear a wild Connor.
so this is like a 10k body and a 10k shield if you have an original dress.
Which,
Does that mean like you have an overdressed unit with the original dress underneath it?
if you have a rearguard with original dress, I have
Like,
no
that's what that
idea.
means, right? Because that'd be overdressed state. So I guess that means if you have a trick star on the board.
I have honestly no idea.
That is so worded weirdly.
It's worded weirdly, which is also making me very, very concerned on how the new overdress stuff is going to work.
About crossover dress.
Exactly, because if we're talking about original dress cards now, shit gets very, very confusing. Hold on,
wait.
Stop, I'm trying.
The original dress becomes associated with the overdressed unit that was placed on top of it and remains on the rear guard under the overdressed unit. Oh, so I guess that means if you have an overdressed unit with an original dress on it, then it gets the skills.
If the original dress was itself an overdress unit, any original dress that was associated with that unit becomes associated with the new overdress unit. So anything underneath a overdress card is an original dress card.
Yeah.
Again, does not answer.
Wait, go back.
The what?
Wait, can I read the card again? The card we're talking about? Okay, it's continuous. Okay.
So yeah, I have no clue how this thing's gonna work. So hopefully they give us more explanations down the road. But
I think we're overthinking the card.
A little bit, probably, yeah. Last two cards we have actually to cover, and they're Stoichia. You want to take it?
Yes. Sure. You got Deep Green Guardian Hatoria. Continuous Guardian Circle. If you have 5 or more units, this unit gets shield +5. So this is always just going to be user card from hand because you're never going to intercept with it because you'll never get the skill. Oh, you can get the skill once if you intercept with it,
but that's only good
most of the time
in
you're just gonna chunk. Yeah, you're just gonna chunk guard it most of the time from hand. So yeah.
What's it called? Ready Tree or something? Right?
Oh, you're talking about the new ride?
No. What's the Pokemon? Reggie Tree? No, because it's Reggie Rock, and then you got the tree one.
Yeah, Reggie Rock, Reggie. I can't remember off the top of my head.
He looks like that,
regardless,
doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
All right. Here's a card I would definitely want your opinion on.
Okay, so I have mixed feelings about this card.
About the
Sweetness in Bad Dream.
Hold up. About the effect or the art?
Yes. It's a grade 1 normal order with, dear God, the art on this card. Play with Counterblast 1. Draw a card, look at the top card of your deck, put it on the top of your deck, or discard it. So, obviously, because it's a Zorga artwork, that's very, very frightening and haunting, and I'll see this in my nightmares. This is meant to be played in Zorga, which you can alchemy magic with this. You get to draw a card, and you get to stack the top card of your deck. So if you don't see a trigger, you can kind of just say screw you and go to drop zone. I don't see why you would play this early in. Otherwise, I don't know. I mean, it does stack your deck, so you get to look at the top card of your deck, but you're wasting an order to do that.
Hey, what if there's a dragon on top, and you can now discard it to drop?
You're right. I guess I don't know. I feel like there's other orders, and your deck's so tight already that you'll probably never use this card.
All right. That was the last card. So now we're going to slowly transition into a little bit of the new section. But before that, if you're interested in any of the cards we just mentioned, go check out Triple Sleeve TCG.
They got great deals on singles, cleanse splits, and even cases. So go check out the website.
Link will be in the description. I need to contact them to see if they ship internationally because I need some cards. But yeah, with that being out of the way, there's not too much news to talk about. There's one thing I do want to just mention because it did drop within this week, and that is the fact that Lyrical Monasterio Booster Set 3 will be dropping in English on November 11th.
I have no words to talk about this.
Because we don't know what the shit's gonna do. Because there's 6 new ride lines. Why is there 6 new ride lines?
I have no comment on this.
On the bright side, look on the bright side. At least this one's also gonna have frame rears.
I had one dream, Bushy Red, and that was for Willis to get good support and be like the sleeper tank.
Hey, you got good support. You got good support in set 2. Don't I want to hear it?
You hate lyrical. That's all I can guess.
But yes, lyrical still gonna get a boost set 3. What the new 6 dry lines are gonna do, who the fuck knows? But we'll see when they happen. In other news, at the time of this recording and probably drop of this video, Bushy Road Springfest is still going on in multiple locations. I think there's one somewhere in Asia, but I can't remember. And then there's London that I couldn't go to.
Yeah, sadly.
Just cope it up. Just my luck. What you gonna do?
Blame airlines.
No. I blame my luck. The fact that another flight got canceled on a Thursday, where literally 7 days prior I had another flight get canceled on me. I'm starting to see a pattern here, and it's me.
I think you should take trains or take a boat on the way back here if you come over.
If I find a boat that transports me from Europe to America, I'm definitely taking it because I'm gonna get what's it called? Sea madness.
Take a cruise ship, man. Enjoy the trip.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, outside of that, I don't think there's anything else really big happening in. Oh yeah, there's one more thing.
There's one. Yes.
You know what it is?
The fun alternate version of a card.
Well, we're talking about 2 separate things, but that's cool too. I'm gonna pop it right here on. I'm gonna find the picture and pop it. You guys see it on screen. Korea decided to go fancy.
Yes.
Korea, was it right? What's Korea?
Was it Korea?
Name of country that this card is from above the card, because we do research.
We know these things. We don't question things. We know everything.
Exactly. But World Originals have been a thing for Vanguard since Boost Set 4, I want to say. That's the first time we got a World Original. And then now apparently that's going to be normal. And whatever country is over here decided to go fancy and make an alternate art of the Dragon Empire Overtrigger.
Which looks crazy, by the way.
It looks fucking beautiful. I want it in English. Can
we please get one for stoichia?
Dude, I like my heal trigger for Dark States. It gave another heal trigger for Chaos. I'm okay with this, but I want this shit.
Can we also get this, since we're doing heal triggers and over triggers, can we just get perfect guards and other staples like this too? Just do the same treatment.
Please and thank you. But no, there is one more thing I did want to talk about, and I want to see if I can somehow pull it up somewhere, because it is a very, 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 very important thing. Where are you? Because, as I said, Bushy Road Springfest is currently going on, and we're currently in the last stages of it. Because after Bushy Road Springfest, that's it. Or is it? Well, I can't find it right now, so I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
There we
go. We're basically getting worlds, right?
Yes. Not only are we getting Bushy Road Worlds again. Damn it, I can't find it. Fuck it. I can't find it. They're going to be on screen. Not only are we getting World Championship Series, so BCS, we're also getting BRO again. And BRO is going to start in July and go all the way, I want to say, till August. And then after that, we got September to January, I want to say, we got World Championship Series.
Yee.
So there's not going to be a defect. The tournaments are back in full swing with Bushy Road, and I'm fully excited.
Yes. Now, all I can hope is that by the time World Championship Series happens, that the COVID restrictions will lighten up so that some people that do want to go in our group does go. Agreed.
Bushy Road Springfest over here in London still had the mask restrictions. BRO is going to be a fully internet thing. I myself am going to try to participate this year. Unfortunately, I was not called this year for a commentary, but oh well, I can actually play this time. Hey.
Yay. Fun. Who knows? I might join in too, depending.
Now, there we go. I swear to God, if you and me get matched up, I'm going to be pissed. Anywho, but after that,
I don't even know what I would play.
after that, we also got World Championship Series. And if I'm still here in Europe, I'll be joining over here in the Europe scene. And if I'm back in America, I'll be joining in the American scene. So we'll figure out what that happens when it happens.
Exactly.
Anywho, that has been it for the news. Unless Alex has anything else he wants to add that I'm not remembering.
Stay tuned for some fun gameplays from Hector playing Youthberg.
I am definitely scared because the man's going to fuck around and find out.
I will coach the
Okay.
man. That's all I can say.
All right. With that being said, we're going to end this episode here because I don't want to keep holding this mic any longer. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. V-Time is going to be changed a little bit because I am in a different location. Next week, I'm going to be in a better location. Hopefully, it's going to be a better setup. Who knows? But with that being...
This is draft.
This is a draft, but hey, we're not stopping. We're not keep going strong. With that being said, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Share with your friends. Comment down below what you think about Youthborg, Busher Springfest, or anything else. And if you like what we do here, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell to get notified. Maybe even follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. Join us on Discord. And watch us on Twitch.
134 episodes and he still messes it up.
Look, man, all right. Follow, like, share, subscribe. Like, everything has stuff. Anyway, until the next one, I've been Philip.
This is
I'll
Alex.
see you in the next one.
Bye.
And that was not a train wreck. Hey, actually worked pretty well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let me stop my recordings.